Hi and hello everyone, this is Preeta. We are seeing class 8th, chapter 14 data handling revision exercise. We are going to see the fifth one. The height in centimeter of 30 student in grade 10 of a class are. So they have given the height of 30 students, so which is 152, 157, 147, 154. They have given 30 students height up to 147. Okay. So they have asked us to construct a grouped frequency distribution table for the given data. Since we have 30 students, data is like this, we have to classify as a frequency distribution table. Okay, so we can see from which interval like the data starts. So from the starting we can see like 146 will be the starting height of the student. So 146 and the maximum height of the student will be 164. So when we see the data, we can see 164 and 146. So the first one will be 146 to 148. Next 148 to 150. 150 to 152. So 152 to 154, 154 to 156, 156 to 158, and then 158 to 160, 160 to 162, 162 to 164. So the maximum height is 163. So we can stop over here. So 164. When you have space, like you can write the whole table continuously. Okay. So first one, we have 146 to 148 glance interval. So I am going to take 146 and 147 in this reading. Okay. So 146 and 147 height will be taken within the interval of 146 to 148. So we can check it out how many value are between 146 and 147. So we have 147 and one more 147. So totally number of frequency is 2. So next I am going to take 148 to 150, which means 148 and 149. So I am going to put these two values under this category 148 to 150. So I am going to check it out for 148 and 149. So we have value 1 over here, 2 and then 3. So totally we have 3 value under 148 to 150. Next we have 150 to 152, which means I am going to take 150 and 151 over here. 150 and 151. We have 2 values which comes under 150 to 152. Next 152 to 154. So I am going to take 152 and 153. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we can see totally 6 values are 152 and 153. So we have 6 values. Next 154 to 156, which is 154 and 155. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have totally 4 values. The next one will be 156 to 158, which is like 156 and 157. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally I have 5 values, which is 156 and 157. The next value is 158 to 160, which is 158 and 159. So I am going to take 158 and 159. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 value under this 158 and 159. Next 160, 161. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 value for 160 and 161. The final value is 162 and 163. So we have 163 and here 162. So totally 2 values. When you count the value, so 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 6, 13, 13 plus 4, 17, 17 plus 5, 22, 22 plus 3, 25, 25 plus 3, 28, 28 plus 2, 10. So totally 30 students, and all the 30 students class interval from 146 to 164. Okay. So we have created the grouped frequency table for the given data. We'll move on to the next one. Sixth one, the histogram shows the cholesterol level which is given in mg or dl of 200 people. So they have given 200 people's value cholesterol level in the form of a graph, in the form of a histogram. Look at the histogram and answer the question. The first question is, in which interval the cholesterol level is low? So we can see under 2 interval 120 to 140 and then 220 to 240. 20 people have the same cholesterol level, which is the lowest cholesterol level in the histogram. So the first answer will be 120 to 140 and then 220 to 240. Okay. So these two interval are the lowest level, which has the lowest cholesterol level. B, in which interval the cholesterol level is high? What could be the reason for high cholesterol level? So from the given histogram, we can see the graph and we can see 180 to 200, we have 50 people have totally cholesterol level with 180 to 200 mg. Okay. So the second option for the answer for B is, in which interval the cholesterol level is high? So 180 to 200 has the highest cholesterol level. So the class interval 180 to 200 has the high cholesterol level. Okay. So what could be the reason for high cholesterol level? So the main reason for the high cholesterol level is poor diet. So poor diet is the main reason for the high cholesterol level. Poor diet includes too much of eating saturated fat or trans fat. So saturated fat includes fatty content of meat, eating too much of fatty content of meat or a dairy product, and trans fat means eating packed foods, dessert, something like that. Okay. So we can give any one or two reason. We'll move on to the next one. Option C, if the desirable cholesterol level is less than 200 mg per dl, then how many people have crossed the limit? Express as percentage. So okay, so we have 200 over here. So we are going to check how many people have crossed the limit. Okay, how many people have crossed the limit, which means 200 to 220 and 220 to 240 people. 200 to 220, we can say 200 to 220, 50, 45 people, 45 people have the cholesterol level, and then from 220 to 240 we have 20 people. So from 220 to 240 we have 20 people. So the total people who have crossed 200, above 200, the total people who have crossed the limit of the cholesterol level will be 65. So now we have to find the percentage of people who crossed the cholesterol level. So the percentage of the people who crossed the limit of the cholesterol level. So we have 65 as a total value, and out of 200 people, so whenever we have to find out the percentage, so the value divided by the total value into 100, we can try to cancel the values. So 65 by 2, which will be 32.5 percentage. Okay, so now we have found out the percentage of the people who have crossed the cholesterol level, the limit of the cholesterol level.